You know? You know what I mean? It is I, the anti-influencer. Know what I mean? You guys know what I mean, right? You guys know what I'm talking about, dude. All right, so the Warriors game's on, so of course that, ruins everything. Because who wants to watch me yap when Steph Curry's making his return? You know what I mean? I don't know why the Warriors didn't see, shoot, it's time for the Sunday night live stream. Maybe we shouldn't take on the Rockets, Maybe we should wait. But they were being inconsiderate, basically, very inconsiderate, and that just doesn't fly with me, it just doesn't fly with me. But I was trying to put the Warriors game on right here, get that up so I can see what's going on, and I'll announce it, dude. I'll be the announcer. JD, what up? It's just going to be me and you today, dude. Everyone else is watching the Warriors game. And that's fine, dude. Steph Curry, I guess he's earned it. I guess he's earned it, dude. I got some candies to try, so we're going to do a little taste testing, right? And I looked too, I was like, oh, maybe the Warriors game's almost over or whatever. No, it's not even halftime yet. So this is it. This is it, dude. Giants already lost today. Giants lost. The Warriors are losing, I believe. I think they're losing. It's all going great. Happy Easter. Happy Easter. If you celebrate or you do something or whatever you do. I went and spent some time with my grandmother at she stays in a home, right? An old folks home, which is always a good time. Had a blast. They had a singer there, live music. I guess he was there last year too. I didn't go last year, but my mom and my little brother did. And he killed it, dude. He killed it. And the old folks were having a blast. Just having a blast. 40-38. Rockets are up. And for the influencer. You know what I mean? That's me, dude. That's me. It's tied 40-40. Okay, it's tied 40-40. I got a grab bag of random stuff to talk about today, dude. I was trying to get this article. Dude, of course, all these articles are behind a paywall. You know what I mean? Of course. So, Golden Gate Fields. Group announced Tuesdays. So I did a video at Golden Gate Fields when it was closing down. It was a horse track, long time horse track for many, many years, many, many decades in the East Bay. It was in the Berkeley area. I guess technically it was Albany, right on the water. It called Golden Gate Fields because you had a nice view of the Golden Gate. And yeah, like it shut down, just like Bay Meadows, just like Tanforan, dude. All the Bay Area horse tracks shutting down. And yeah, it was up in the air what was going to happen, but it looks like this group might be buying the land and turning it into 161 acres of shoreline parks. So it'll become a public space. The racetrack sits along a prominent stretch of the East Bay shoreline and is one of the largest remaining opportunities to expand public access to the San Francisco Bay. Trust for Public Land. My browser died. For some reason when I'm streaming, the browser dies. Trust for public land. I think that's the group trying to buy it. Believes it is the only offer. We don't anticipate housing or a lot of commercial development. There was something about this though. They want to clean up like that whole area. There's like the Albany Bulb out there. It's like a whole. The whole area could be developed. I don't know if they ever do all that, but interesting that this group does want to develop it. And what up, Angel? Can you get McDonald's, dude? No, stop, dude. I just had Wingstop. And it wasn't good either. Not sponsored, but it can be though, and I'll change my mind to say it was good. Wingstop has been. I've been disappointed ever since they got rid of the teriyaki. That was my jam. And now I'm just always disappointed. I can't, bro. Like, you don't need to donate nothing. Okay. I can get McDonald's on another week. If you're gonna donate like when I'm with my niece or something. I can get her ice cream or something. I literally just ate before this though. I was hungry, so I'll put that in the pot. Don't donate again. Remind me, and I will order McDonald's either, I don't know, a Sunday on Sunday, or I don't know, dude. But yeah. What up, Mark? Nice plan for Golden Gate Fields. Yeah, dude, there was something else I was gonna talk about regarding this, and I'm reading the articles trying to remind myself, and now I can't remember. Yeah, I don't know, I cannot remember what I was gonna talk about. Not at all. Can't remember at all, dude. Let me see if I can jog my memory here. What's the 4240 Warriors up? I'll do commentary. How about that? I'll do commentary. Donating is caring. People donate because they care about you. I mean, I appreciate that. But also, I was on a weight loss journey. So stuffing me with McDonald's is not. I would rather, instead of donating, just watch my videos, or become a member, and then you get behind the scenes episodes. You get extra episodes for that, I don't want anything for free. But I mean, I do appreciate it. Like, I definitely appreciate it. I just feel funny because it's like, he just gave me $20, dude. I didn't do anything to earn $20. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Become a member, and then I give you bonus episodes and stuff. Let's see if I can find the article. It might have been in the comments of the article or something. I don't know. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. People want to keep it as a horse riding experience. As long as a big, noisy, and gross highway immediately to its east is still there, the park will be severely limited in how nice it can be. All right, thank you, Nick. Thanks, Nick. Just another place the homeless can go to now. We need housing. Look at what they did at People's Park. People don't understand how anything works, huh? People do not understand. 30 pieces of silver? I don't know. Whoa. What is going on here? You look healthy in your vids. I guess you're chubby or something. Dude, if you watch on my videos, like the ones that come out a year ago, I'm way bigger. Dude, I was huge last year. I was huge. Got a chance to do a quick tune in. Sorry I've been missing the live streams lately. You should be sorry. Grandpa's been in a dire medical situation. All right, you don't have to be sorry. Gonna catch up on the vids. Ruben, you're the best, man. Thank you. Go to a Giants game. Whoa, 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 whoa! 50 big ones. I think after Will donates, is Will is that the name? Straight up dips. Yeah, there's no comments besides donations. You know you can comment without donating, right? Are you just rich? Like, I want to know your story. Smokes, go to a Giants game. I will. I will. First of all, yeah, Ruben, please spend quality time with your grandfather. I spent today with my grandmother, you know, for Easter. And yeah, please get to spend that time. It's very important. Also, dude, $50. Giants are just terrible. Yeah, they are. Been focusing on my comic writing. How cool. 45-42 Warriors. If you're just donating money, I had to take some. I'm really poor. So I have a big life change starting this Tuesday. Wasn't really my choice. But I've always been a night owl, and I kind of have to go to a morning shift. Very, very early in the morning. And I've never been a morning person. So I'm very, very scared that I'm going to ruin everything and ruin my life, because being a morning person is going to be very difficult. There's some upsides to it as well. But one of the upsides is that I'll get off earlier so I can actually go to more things in the evening. Of course, I do need to go to sleep at like 9 p.m. to get a good night's sleep for work. Actually, 8 p.m. would be more like it, and I'm not going to be able to do that. So it's going to be rough. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. But I will be able to go to more Giants games. So I will go to a Giants game, and I will shout you out, and I will put you in the credits. And yeah. Honestly, thank you, because I work hard and all that, and so I appreciate people that tune in and all that. I'm not deserving of $70 or whatever you just gave me. I am deserving of the 5 Ruben gave me, though. I am deserving of that. Got some patrons that you can sign up for. And again, I do have some really cool things I'm working on that I'm just waiting. I'm waiting to get packages. I'm waiting for manufacturing, and I'm waiting, dude. I'm excited. Chatio, what up? And the Rockies still stink. Well, the Giants do too. So, Dave from Elk Grove. Woo! Looking forward to getting your bobbleheads to you. Me too, man. Thank you. It's nice talking to you the other night. All you have to do is sign up for his membership too. I'll put you in a donation group. You deserve all the great things that come to you. Nah, you do, Ruben. You do. You're a class act. I'll try these Peruvian chocolates in a little bit. What else was I gonna talk about, dude? I swear to God, there was something about Golden Gate Fields I was gonna talk about in regards to the development, and now I cannot remember what it was. Yeah, I should have left better notes, but I didn't. I will say, please, I absolutely love the Golden Gate Fields video I did. It's, I think, one of the most underrated videos. So if you have not watched it and you would like something to watch someday, because there's a shortage of things to watch now with all the streaming services and all that. But go check it out. I'm telling you. I wish I could buy Golden Gate Fields, dude. I don't even know what I would do with it. If you own Golden Gate Fields right now, if someone just gave it to you, an old horse track, what would you do? What would you do? That's what I want to know. I don't even know. I would want to make some kind of park also, but like I would want to like preserve, you know, like the grandstands at least or something. I don't know. I would like try to preserve some of it. You know, Mark, getting me a hot dog. That's what I'm talking about. I've been on a real hot link kick lately, though. I'll tell you that. If you saw the last video, I got the Turkey Mike's hot link. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, a lot of people are like mad that it's not more housing. And the thing is, I'm like a super pro housing. Like, I want them to put like towers everywhere. I'm that kind of guy. But at the same time, like parks and stuff like that make it worthwhile. You know, like I think in Golden Gate Fields is huge. So like you could take where I'll show you guys if you don't remember my video. So this is Golden Gate Fields. As you can see, right on the water with the whole view of the bay. Golden Gate Bridge is right here. Right? And so you got this, I mean, really cool piece of real estate. But I mean, look at how much space it is. I don't actually know if this is part of it. They like store trucks and stuff here, I guess. But this is like the main parking lot, which is pretty darn big, right? And then this is this is like the main building, the grandstand, there's restaurants, everything like that. This building is huge. And then you got the huge track. And then this is all like the stables and where the horses were kept and all that. Like you could literally turn this whole section into like housing and then the rest into a park. And you could do best of both worlds, you know what I mean? Or you could do like the back section. This could all be, you could do a couple towers of housing, and then do the rest of park. I don't know. But there is, where was it? Right here? Right here, maybe? There is a famous horse buried there. I think was it O'Sullivan? So I don't know if they're going to exhume his body or what, but yeah, I don't know. It'd be pretty cool to own this, though. Pretty cool to own this. It's $175 million. So if you guys want to pitch in, that FFVV, dude, or dudette, whatever you are, if you want to pitch in for this, I'll help maintain it, design it. Concerts, horse racing. That's what I'm saying. Like I said, I always watch that vid. I don't know why I love it, even though I'm not really familiar with horse racing. Thank you, man. Like the Golden Gate Fields video was so much fun. And the thing is, they wouldn't even let me bring in a camera. I had to go back to my car like twice. So I had to do the whole thing on my cell phone, but I thought it turned out really fun. Amateur racing. If I own Golden Gate Fields, I do free entry for those who dress in 1920s attire. Kids are free. Redo the grandstands. Make the railing sections safer and better visibility. The kid's got vision, doesn't he? The kid's got vision. Dog racing during the week and add concerts. That'd be cool. In the winter, you could use the center portion for an outdoor skating rink. That'd be cool too. I know the first thing you do as a park owner, construct a Vulcan statue. The Vulcan video is almost done, by the way. I was editing it last night, so you guys will finally learn the history of Bobble Cheeks here. I know it's been like 2 years. Thoughts on WWE adding Pat McAfee? You know, I haven't been watching, so I don't know. I did see that, but everyone says it was kind of a stupid storyline. And yeah, I feel like WWE, that obviously there's always been like celebrities that join in. You know, when I was a kid, it was like Dennis Rodman and Karl Malone who were in a tag team match. But it does feel like a little more I mean, I know Pat McAfee is an announcer. Like, he works with WWE now. He's not just an outside celebrity, but it does seem like they kind of just shoehorn in some of these storylines now. But maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm just older. Golden Gate Fields video is highly underrated, along with the Carnival of Lights video. Festival of Lights? Or wait, Carnival at Great America? I don't know. Because subdivided into rec field for amateur sports like baseball and soccer. Make it a NASCAR track. I don't think it's big enough for a NASCAR track. It'd be a dope go-kart track or funny car track. I was thinking it was going to be 1 billion, so that sounds like a deal. That's what I'm saying. It's like 174 million, something like that. Carmelo and Desron made sense because they were literally playing for the NBA championship at the same time. Yeah, it definitely. I just feel like back then, the storylines just were a little more. I don't know. Didn't feel forced. Yeah, man. I like this place, man. I like this place. Sucks I only got to go there once, but it was a good time. It was a good time. And I mean, it is big. Like, it's hard to tell, but there's 2 tracks. There's an inner track and an outer track. And yeah, I mean, look at all these stables and stuff. Like, this could be a lot of housing. If you put like 15-story towers right here, that's a lot of housing. And then you got to put a ferry stop here, though. That's what I would try to. It'd be hard. I don't know. I don't know if they could, because maybe, who knows if it's too shallow or whatever. But if you did housing here with like a ferry stop along the way, because the ferries are getting big. The ferries that go across, like, they land all over the place. So I don't know. That's what I would do. That's what I would do, dude. Major League Baseball stadium. Yeah, people were saying this would have been a cool spot for the A's. F1 race course? Man, I don't know. Like, I've been to Sears Point. Sears Point's way bigger. What else? What else is going on, dude? Oh, here I got a little rant for this. Hopefully this doesn't get the stream blocked. But let me make sure you guys can hear this. This is Joe Girardi. So pops it out, runner on third, tags up, goes home. And he leans over with his foot. Okay, it's kind of an awkward slide, right? A little bit of an awkward slide. His foot gets caught, and then he drags it over the base, though. So he made it.
That's the one rule I wish they would change. You know, we've had these rule changes. I think if you break the plane of the plate, you should be safe. Because to touch the base, I mean, I think it's dangerous with the spikes, you know, because it's not elevated like a second base or a third base.
All right, so he said he thinks that if you break the plane of the base, as in you just go over the base, sort of like a touchdown, you should be safe. Because it would be safer. Because you're putting your foot out there in awkward ways with the spikes. And I'm just like, dude, like, how about we just go in padded rooms and play MLB The Show then? Because that's safer. Right? Like, at some point, are we just going to whittle the game away until it's just a simulation because it's safer? Like, you are playing a physical sport. There's gonna be unsafe parts to it. Injuries are part of the game, unfortunately. Obviously, one of my least favorite parts. And yeah, if there's ways to prevent injuries without completely changing the game, sure. But at what point are we gonna stop? You know what I mean? I already hate the sliding mitts. Like, how many times did people really break their fingers? It wasn't all the time, dude. Like, I hate the sliding mitts. I'm totally 100% against sliding mitts. I think they look stupid. I think they're an unfair advantage. I think, yeah, it's stupid. And now this guy's gonna say, yo, if you just break the plane, dude, how about we just role play the game? We don't even have to play the game. We just roll a dice. You don't have to throw anything. You don't have to swing a bat. That's all dangerous, right? You can hit the ball back and it hits someone. Like, oh my goodness, you know. Or we could put the pitcher in a glass case, not glass, but like plexiglass. You know, like bulletproof plexiglass, and he could just have a pitching machine, and he puts the ball in. And then if it gets hit back, you know, he won't get hit because he's behind the plexiglass. You know? Horses that are buried, like Silky and Lost of Fog. Yeah, I'm wondering about the buried horses. Perfect for the homeless, affordable housing. I don't think affordable is not affordable nowadays. You have to either get good credit, low income. Most people don't meet that. Yeah, agreed, Dave. That's what I would want to do. Some of both. Some park, some housing. Freeway entrance exit isn't greatest here, so you have to do something with that. Yeah, for sure. Real estate, you must not touch home plate. It's very clear you have to touch the base. You have to touch the base. If that's the case, we should wrap the players in bubble wrap. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's the reason why I say he's touched home plate. It's bad enough that they have helmet that comes down, cover the chin, sliding mitts. You can't run into the catcher. They're talking about trying to make the pitcher wear a helmet. Only a New York Yankees radio announcer makes such a stupid announcement. Paul gets going, huh? There's different slides they can do, sliding mitts, proper sliding techniques. Players are getting soft in the league, enables them, and now it's just hype it up. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, let's just play MLB The Show because it's safer for everybody, you know? Well, our favorite players will suit up and they'll sit on their recliner, right? They'll all get around actually, no, they won't be in the same room because that can spread, that can spread sicknesses. So in different rooms, ventilated, they can wear hazmat suits. As they go in and out of the rooms, they can get, sprayed down, disinfected, so that we don't spread any germs or anything. And then they can go in the room, they can sit in the recliner, they can boot up, PlayStation, and they can play MLB The Show together. So, get Aaron Judge in there. We'll have Ohtani in a different room, right? Like all our favorites, man. They can just sit in there and play MLB The Show. 'Cause that's safer. Like it's getting to the point of ridiculousness now. It's like, all right, like football is another one where it's like, that one's touchy because it's like brain injuries is like different. Like it ruins families, it ruins lives. So it's like, I really want them to do something about CTE and all that. But like you're sliding and you might spike someone. It's not a life-changing injury. Like it, I don't know. I don't know if that's insensitive, but like play the game, dude. That's why it's a physical sport. You can't just perfectly keep everything safe. It's just not how life is, man. And it's like, yeah, we should try to do things safely. Look, I support the seatbelt, right? I support the seatbelt, dude. I supported masking up during the pandemic. I didn't want to spread COVID to people. I had no problem masking up. It didn't bother me at all. But like, at what point, you can walk out of your house and a squirrel can knock a branch off a tree and it falls and hits you. Like you can't make everything perfectly safe. That's all I'm saying. So NASCAR did during COVID. They literally played video game NASCAR. I think I remember that. Really, Yankees announcer ever lived during Cobb's playing career. He would literally spike people on purpose. Yeah. I do believe the Buster Posey rule is a good rule, though. Well, yeah, I don't mind that rule, and also like putting your spikes up because that's all unnecessary. That's just like that's introducing physicality for an advantage. That is not really playing baseball. You know what I mean? But like just trying to slide and touch the base, you're not trying to hurt someone. You're not trying to introduce physicality or brutal tactics for an advantage. You're just playing the game. putting your shoulder down, not even trying to hit the plate and just going for the catcher's chin. Like that's different than this action you're taking could be dangerous if your foot gets caught wrong or whatever. You know what I mean? Or just how about, all right, after you make contact, you swing, you make contact, then you get in a little motorized scooter so that you don't pull a hammy or something, you know? You take the motorized scooter down to first base. And then the first baseman, he's not actually at first base. They have a safety base that's 10 feet away. And then he's on that base. Yeah, with football, I'm a big supporter of only flag football up until senior year of high school. Nobody on the team below age 17. Yeah, that, like, I think that sucks, but I think you're right. Like, and I think it sucks that that's how it is, because I think football is fun and it's awesome, but it's like, yeah, until we can like figure out a way to make brain injuries a non-issue, then yeah, I think you're right, Ruben. Buster Posey wrote cop out, it's personification. Remembers the tackle because it was so amazing. Yeah, no, I'm cool with taking that away. It's way more dangerous trying to do a fancy jump over the top of your cat than just running into the catcher. I mean, dangerous without trying to hurt someone though, but running into the catcher. Yes, I loved running into the catcher. I loved the plays growing up, but now I see that it was unnecessary. So I don't mind the rule. And the thing is, Buster Posey gets blamed for it, but it wasn't even him. There's no rules. If the catcher's blocking the plate, you're less than a foot away. Inevitable. The thing is, I'm not saying no contact. I'm talking about when they don't even try to hit the base, they just try to hit the catcher. And same thing at like second base. When you're not even trying to slide into the base, you're just trying to disrupt the double play. Yeah, I think that's unnecessary. I don't think that's playing the game. I think that's finding a loophole using physicality. It's kind of like in basketball when someone will take a jump shot and then before they would like step under them so that they would land on their foot and maybe turn their ankle. It's like, that's not actually playing the game. You're finding a loophole to try to take someone out. You forgetting you got hurt that year they implemented the rule. It was a year after, and it was when another guy got hurt. I can't remember who. But Buster Posey was, that was the big name. They introduced it in 2014. Scott Cousins trying to catch Buster Posey, but there was another. There's a guy in 2012 or 2013. Is it here? Can't remember who it was, but there was another one that was really bad, but he just wasn't as popular as Buster Posey. Because Buster Posey was hurt in 2011 and the rule was in 2014. I can't remember. I can't find it. But yeah, my point is it wasn't just Buster Posey. Like obviously that was a big one where people started talking about it, but no, I don't mind. I don't mind taking that away because to me it's not necessary. Like I think the point is try to go for the plate. If you go for the plate and you have to make contact, sure. But to just ignore home plate just to try to take out the catcher, I think is unnecessary. Right when they blow up player, take them out, not even trying to disrupt the play. That's the issue. Disrupt the player, knocking the ball in midair, throw is different. Jonathan Lucrow is the last player recently to have a collision at the plate. I don't remember. But yeah, it's like breaking the plane of the plate is ridiculous. And I hated the the neighborhood rule too at second, where it's like you don't even have to hit second base on a double play. You didn't get the double play then. You got to touch the base. That's the whole challenge of it. Not like, it was close enough. No. All right, these are god awful, huh? These are god awful. I don't even know what it is about these that are so ugly. And I said this in the Discord, but I like the I like the word mark. I love a vintage script. When they first had this word mark, I was like, oh, I like the word mark, but obviously I don't like what it stands for. And the Vegas patch on the arm is ugly. The anniversary patch or whatever is a pretty good patch, but of course they did it cheap. And you know, obviously the franchise at this point is a joke. But something about this yellow is gross. Is it no piping? Like, what is it about this that's so ugly? But I don't know, but it just sucks. It just sucks. Yeah, no collars, no piping. It's something about it is just ugly. Ugly, ugly, ugly. Speaking of ugly, if I catch any of you wearing this. Oh, you like them? The magenta face? Wish they were permanent? Oh my goodness. I think these are god awful. I love the word mark. I love the word mark. I don't like anything about the A's right now, but the actual script I like. I love the script like that. I love the Oakland script like that. I love the San Francisco script like that. Anniversary patch is beautiful. Literally iron on. Yeah, exactly. Sure it is, but it seems more like yellow than a gold. Yeah, this is kind of like the it's like the Lakers. It's like a banana yellow instead of gold. Even if it had the Oakland script, it would look gaudy. Yeah, something about it is just terrible. Everything about Sacramento sucks and gross, period. I like Sacramento. I'm not gonna say that. Sacramento got their shirt they've been begging for 20 years. Just be wrapping it. Good for them. To be fair, I'm a sucker for the old time baseball, but a double play when a second baseman would jump over the runner and make the throw. Yeah, but you got to touch the bag. Yeah, so don't nobody buy this hat, please. Why do they make stuff like this? I don't get it. And then there was the April Fool's joke. So the Oakland Ballers put this out for April Fools and said it was a new alternate identity, the Blazers. With the the marijuana leaf on it. And then I guess people apparently were actually excited and leaving comments. I didn't read the comments, but I guess people really wanted it to happen. So they put out a statement, we owe you an apology, a April Fool's joke, and now we've got a problem because you weren't supposed to love it this much. You weren't supposed to ask for the merch. Definitely weren't supposed to demand we make it real. So they say they might make merch of these. I gotta be honest. I think this is terrible. And no, hey, obviously I love the Ballers. I'm part of the Ballers family, but this is just kind of corny to me. I mean, I don't smoke. I've never smoked, so maybe it would be cooler if I toked it up a little bit, bro. But I just think it's dumb. And if we're gonna do an alternate identity. What I said in the Discord was the Boilermakers, the old, Shipyard Union baseball team that played at Raymondi, and they've done. They did a colorway of a hat, in the first season that was an homage to the Boilermakers, but I just think we could do something not this corny. But hey, look, if they do the merch and people like it, dude, enjoy. I'm not gonna partake though. Especially, I mean, the colors are just, can't do it, can't do it. I'm buying that hat just so you could have it. Don't do that. Batterman Snap looks like kind of hats you see at Liz clearance aisle. That's what I'm saying. It's like they make those hats, dude, just to go straight to clearance. These kinds of hats just get made to go straight to clearance. It makes some money. It makes some money. It's a good problem. They want people to buy. Yeah, if dollar makes a dollar, you can spend on the team. No, I'm saying if they do it, cool. I think they add the city name, make more sense. Just as Blazers, I'm not down for it. Helps bring more business for cannabis. Yeah. Thoughts on Kirk Cousins joining the Raiders? Um, yeah, it's kind of funny. It seemed like they gave him a lot of money. I poked some fun at some Raiders fans friends. Um, I don't know. And so if they draft Fernando, I guess it'd be good for Fernando to learn from Kirk. And I know, look, Kirk Cousins is like an incredible locker room guy, but like, is he expecting to start? Because honestly, he maybe should if so Fernando can like sit and learn. That's what I prefer, but I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. But it seems like a lot of money to give him. A few more things. Highmark Stadium, they started removing seats and demolition is underway. And I got some special stuff coming from Highmark Stadium, the Ralph. Some of it which will be available to other people, and I cannot speak on it much more than that because I don't like to say things I'm gonna do. I don't like to announce plans, okay? I like to just do them. So there is some cool Highmark Stadium stuff from the Ralph. But man, it's kind of sad to see. Just a few months ago, I was shoveling snow out of those seats. It's wild. It's wild, man. Yeah, I just had random stuff to show you guys. Just an old look at the original Candlestick scoreboard. I love it. It's just so ugly. Just ugly as sin, and I love everything about it. And one thing I never noticed was like the old school kind of marquee lettering at the bottom that they could change. I had never noticed that before. The watch ad I've always liked at the top. I like that the Shell ad is like not just an image, it's like 3D. Same with the cigarette carton, I think. It pops out. But it's crazy that it was actually a digital scoreboard, in the early 60s. Like that's pretty wild. Unless they changed it to digital after the first few years or something, but I think they didn't change this much. But the marquee lettering at the bottom is super cool. Like that, dude, if I was with the Giants at Oracle Park, I would introduce that on our scoreboard just as an homage to the original Candlestick sign. I think it's dope. Or the U.S. hat along the new Baltimore hat over a month ago, and they still haven't shipped. Good Lord. Ballers also should have introduced the Oakland Commuters 1900s homage uni. That'd be dope too. They literally charged me $100 for 2 hats by the time it gets here. The whole season will be over. Wow. Reminds me of the Sportsman Park scoreboard. I can't remember what that scoreboard looked like. Literally love that clock. Just like the Yankee Stadium clock. Using Bulls live numbers is pretty simple technology. Yeah, I just didn't know that it would be at a ballpark like this. But yeah, the marquee lettering at the bottom is just the best. Just the best. I'm gonna petition the San Francisco Giants to put a little marquee like that somewhere in the ballpark. Like put I don't know. You could put that like Star Wars night on, April 27th. Yeah, I love it. I love it. And then I know some people hate Foco, but man, this Hall of Fame bust bobblehead is just awesome. I don't know if they've done more than these. I didn't even look it up. Maybe one of you guys knows. Maybe Angel, But I hope they've done more because I would love to get like a Willie Mays bust bobblehead. But I know some people have a lot of problems with Foco, and I've ordered a couple things from them. I think this is Foco, the Steph Curry All-Star game. And yeah, definitely they take a long time and all that, and they don't give you a lot of updates. But as far as the baubles, they're usually pretty cool. You know. His nose is messed up and his brow's messed up. I mean, all right, man. You're so negative, man. It's crazy. It looks like Cal Ripken to me. Like, it's not perfect. And you mean like the hat logo? Like, yeah, that could be better. But it's still a cool bobblehead. Like, it's not, it's not actually in the Hall of Fame. Script marks completely wrong. It was early 80s. You probably use a script mark from the 90s. I see those. I see those criticisms, but I still think it's awesome. And then here's a cool PS1 ad. Speaking of the scoreboard, so we go from, where'd it go? Go from this scoreboard to this scoreboard in Candlestick Park. I don't remember ever seeing this ad, but yeah, they're playing Madden at Candlestick Park. I don't know if they really were, or it's just a doctored image for the ad. It would be kind of cool if they actually were playing. It almost seems like they were playing because it's not even like a good shot of the game, It is funny how they like blacked out all the advertisements. But yeah, just a cool ad. I sat in one of these sections right here for the very last 49ers game at Candlestick Park. I can't remember which section, but it was one of these right above the scoreboard. And I sat right up here, way up near the back, for the NFC Championship game when Kyle Williams fumbled multiple times and we lost to the New York Giants. And after that game, I walked out here, out this tunnel, out of the stadium, went onto the field down here, out of the stadium. That was one of my favorite things about Candlestick was it wasn't like every game or always, but at least in the last like handful of years after 49er games, if you waited long enough, you could go down onto the field and exit down the sideline through this tunnel, which I always thought was cool because like a lot of people didn't know about that. They would just leave. And I'd be like, no, let's stick around and head down this way. And we would just wait till they'd let us down and we'd walk out onto the field, which was super cool. But yeah, just a cool ad. I liked it. I think that might be it for the stuff I had to show. Yeah. But this is cool. This is a pretty good copy, but I kind of want to find I might not be able to find a better copy, but I kind of want to print this out. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool, dude. Dang, you guys are haters, dude. Look like Cal Ripken enough, dude. The busts never look like him. I think I remember this ad. I think it was actually playing it, unless they did a green screen. Yeah, it's hard to tell, but like because of the way the screenshot of the game isn't even like a great screenshot, so it makes it seem like they're actually playing it. Oh, and another thing here. I sat one of these sections right here under the scoreboard. I sat here in 1997 Monday Night Football, December 13th or something like that. I can't remember the date. December 13th-ish, December 1997, Monday Night Football, Denver Broncos at San Francisco 49ers. It was the game where Jerry Rice was returning from a knee injury. Steve Young threw him a touchdown pass to that end zone down there, right in front of us. He caught the pass for the touchdown, but he landed on his knee and re-injured it. So he was out again. At halftime, they retired Joe Montana's number, so they had a whole ceremony. Before the game, I got to go on the sidelines over here. I was standing right by Dwight Clark. because he was there for the Hall of Fame or the number retirement. And we were sitting here for the game. I was super sick, so I didn't have anything to eat. They offered us all this free food because my dad had won a contest to get us on the field, a Budweiser fan contest. And yeah, we beat the Denver Broncos. And the Denver Broncos actually went on to win the Super Bowl that year. So pretty cool. I got to see, Steve Young, John Elway, and Joe Montana that night, and Jerry Rice that night, and T.O. that night. And Dwight Clark. And then got to see the the Super Bowl champs too. Eventual Super Bowl champs. So that was a cool night. All right, Dave. I won't leave right after the game is over. I like to stay and take it all in. Yeah, I usually stay until they're looking at me funny. Time I bring my friend, wants to leave early, beat traffic, not stay for the end of the game. Yeah, and it's like you can't even beat traffic unless you leave, way too early. If the game just ended and you leave, you're just going to be sitting in your car. You might as well sit in the stadium. Remember that 49er game like it was yesterday. Nice. J.J. Stokes and Garrett. Was Garrison Hurst? It was Garrison Hurst that year? December 15th. Week 16. I felt like Garrison Hurst was on the team after that. Terrell Davis. Oh, yeah, and Merton Hanks had a pick six. Merton Hanks was my guy. That was Terry Kirby was our running back. Brent Jones, Derek Deese, Ray Brown, Kevin Gogan, Bryant Young, Dana Stubblefield. We don't talk about him anymore. Lee Woodall, Gary Plummer, Ken Norton Jr., Rod Woodson was on that team. Marquez Pope. I had such high hopes for Marquez Pope. Tim McDonald, my guy, and Merton Hanks, man. Ed McCaffrey, Rod Smith were the Broncos wide receivers. Shannon Sharp. Did Shannon Sharp do anything that game? Shannon Sharp. 7 targets, 5 receptions, 60 yards. 22 yards longest. Rod Smith had 16 targets. 16 targets, only 5 receptions. What happened? Terrell Davis had only 10 attempts with 28 yards, 1 touchdown. And John Elway was 16 of 41. 150 yards, 2 interceptions, 1 sack. Dude, we kicked their tush. Final score is 34-17. And it's crazy to think, at that time, we were 13-2. They were 11-4. But they went on to win the Super Bowl. And we kicked their tush, dude. I'll do Bill Romanowski. Was that the game he spit at J.J. Stokes or no? I don't think it was. Was he on the Raiders when he spit at him? Man, what an era, huh? What an era. Good times. I do have those pictures. I've shown them before. I'll show them again someday. I had a disposable camera, so I have pictures from the sidelines. That game. Somewhere out there over the rainbow. You know what I mean. Hold on, I might have them right here, actually. If I have them in this folder. Oh, yeah, here. This is pregame. Hold on, let me find all of them, and I'll show you. And I have a picture of me and my dad on the field. Yeah, here's one I took. Here's one I took. So I can't. It sucks because I can't find the original printed out like actual photo to rescan it because I only have an old scan that's like really small. But let me see if I can find it. All right, this is pregame. So you see the Santa and stuff. The old tower, right? The old tower in the parking lot. Here's the sign that I showed in the candlestick episode. It's still there. This sign is still there. At the time, it was 3Com Park. I love this dude's jacket right here. This jacket is fire. I had the split hat. It was like the earthquake hat. This is actually a 49ers shirt too. It's like a 49ers Henley and it had 49er logo on it. I hate the fact that my duffel bag was blue though. It always annoys me in this picture because it just stands out, you know? But yeah, it's in the parking lot. And then got Sourdough Sam, an early Sourdough Sam, saying what up on the sidelines. And then this is my favorite. T.O. and Jerry Rice running past me. I have some other pictures too, but they're not in this folder. I have some other pictures of other players warming up. But Steve Young was warming up right in front of us. And at this point, Dwight Clark was like sitting 10 feet from us. He was sitting on a bench with like a big trench coat. But yeah, T.O. and Jerry Rice right in front of me. Pretty cool. And then let's see if I can find. Oh yeah, here is me and my dad before the game. So yeah, as you can see, not the best picture. I need to find it so I can rescan it. My dad has a Super Bowl hat. I still love that hat. Love that jacket, the starter jacket. But yeah, man, it's a good night. A good night. Pretty cool. Not seeing the stick pics. Bring back to N64. Ken Griffey Jr. baseball doing the home run derby at the stick. Dude, I loved that game. That game was awesome. Joe Montana commercial from Candlestick. That's cool. It's not football season. Talk about baseball memories of stick that you have. Put forward to the back till August for now. You're probably right. You're right. Last 7 at the Ralph would take 2, sometimes 3 hours to get out of the parking lot. If it was an 8 p.m. game, I wouldn't be getting home till almost 2 a.m. That's how Candlestick was too. Where Terry Kirby getting a Candlestick had like one way out over to Jamestown. I say 1997 was the year I officially became a 49er Giants fan. Built the top tier. Forever hate the Marlins, Packers. Yeah, Bill was on the Raiders when he spat on JJ. Yeah, that's right. You're right. Could always Photoshop the bag. Yeah, change the colors. Try to find the commercial. Couldn't find it, my friend. Sorry. It's all good. If you find it, put it in the Discord. Early version of Sourdough Sam looks like a member of the Seven Dwarfs. For real. You never talk about your dad. Is he alive? I guess you missed that live stream. He's alive. Yeah. He leaves me comments sometimes. Well, there was a live stream a year or 2 ago where he was in the chat and I went off on him and kind of aired out all our dirty laundry. So if you want to learn more about him, you can go back and watch old live streams. We don't get along. You know, he might be watching this, honestly. He still watches my stuff and tries to comment and threaten me and all this other stupid stuff. You know, it's a long story. It's a long story. We had some good memories like that, though. You know, I'll say that. Like, that 49er game was fun. But he's not in his right mind, I'll say that. He has a lot of problems, a lot of issues. So he's not someone I look up to or like or want to be around or talk to. Unfortunately, you know, always a bummer. But it's also because of the love of the other family that he negatively affected. But yeah, The Valkyries hat actually, or the Sacramento Kings black tonal has an actual embroidered logo and it's clean. Nice. Nice. All right, candlestick memories. El Rooster. All right, well, candlestick memories from baseball. So I have a lot less, unfortunately, obviously, because they left. 99 was the last season. My first game, I sat in the old like bleachers in like center field. It was against the Cubs, and I was very young. I don't really remember anything except running up and down the stairs of the bleachers, and my mom was getting upset because my mom is super sweet. She doesn't want to bother anyone, so she's like, "You're bothering everybody. You're running up and down the stairs." That's really all I remember from my first game in Candlestick. And then let's see. I don't know which order any of these happened in, but I got to go to Hideo Nomo's. I think it was his debut at Candlestick. So if you don't know, Hideo Nomo he was Korean. Wait, was he Korean? Korean or Japanese? Japanese. Sorry, he was Japanese. Hideo Nomo is a Japanese pitcher, super hyped. It was kind of like when Otani came over to the United States. It was kind of like that. Super hyped. He went to the Dodgers, and when he came to Candlestick, I went to the game. We were sitting way up at the top, like backs against the concrete, that high up. And Candlestick back then, like Giants games could be very empty because it was a huge stadium. I mean, 68 to 70,000 people. So 68 to 70,000 people aren't showing up to a Giants game midweek in those days. So, I mean, if you think about a full game at Oracle Park is like half that, so like Candlestick always felt empty. But we were sitting way up at the top. That's how packed it was for Hideo Nomo's debut. And of course, tons of Japanese fans, like every Japanese person in the Bay Area was at this game. And one thing that was cool back then that you don't see anymore, even though it was a useless thing, was back then people would mostly use disposable cameras. So some people would have their own cameras and get the film, but a lot of people just day to day doing stuff would have disposable cameras. And the disposable cameras, a lot of them would just basically always have the flash on. So, because, it was only, 18 to 24 shots or whatever on a disposable. And which I just used a disposable at Great America that they gave me. And I got them developed, but I haven't picked them up yet. So I'm excited about that. But every time Hideo Nomo would wind up, the whole stadium was flashes from like people taking pictures on their disposable cameras or whatever. It was just awesome. And like, you don't see that anymore, which sucks. Cause like back in the day, those sports moments would feel so much more special because when things happen, there'd be flashes. Like literally like, I mean, now you'll still see the official flashes of like an NBA game, but like back then, if someone went on a fast break and there was like a dunk, like you would see flashes in the crowd. It just gave it this extra like aura, And Hideo Nomo had a crazy windup for back then. It was a lot like Tim Lincecum's windup where he like put his whole back to the plate. And it was kind of a long windup. So every time he did it, whole place, it was awesome. It was awesome. And that was a lot of fun. And what's funny now, like if you watch some of my videos, like I'll be yelling and screaming at games and stuff. Back then I was shy. I was like way too shy. So I would just be like, because I was too shy to like scream and cheer. I'm a lot like my mom like that. Like she's very like quiet and shy. Like I said, she didn't want me bothering people running up and down the steps. And my dad, he was a yeller. Like he'd be yelling and stuff. But like, I would go to baseball games with my mom and I would want to, but I'd be like too scared. So I remember like for the Giants games, I wouldn't really be cheering. I'd be super happy and excited and all that, but I wouldn't be cheering. And my mom, again, was awesome because, like, there were some times where she would just pick me up, and sometimes with a friend, like after school, and we'd head to Candlestick, and we would just walk up to the box office and just get like a cheap ticket, like a cheap upper deck tickets, and just go to the game after school. Like she would surprise me with that sometimes, which was amazing. And or like we'd go to the dugout store. There was a few dugout stores around. There's a lot less now, but there used to be a dugout store at like every mall. And you go in there, they had a box office in there. So you could go look at the schedule and you could buy tickets at the box office, pre-internet. So like we go to the dugout store sometimes, and my mom would just be like looking at the schedule like, "Oh, would you like to go to some games?" And like she'd let me pick some games. Like it was awesome. She was the best. And one of the things that I appreciate more than almost anything is after the game, she wouldn't rush me, and she would let me go. She would let me go stand by the players' lot and watch the players leave. So like it's a lot of time. Again, I was too shy, so I wasn't trying to get autographs or anything. Like a lot of times, even now, people go stand by the players' lots and try to get autographs or whatever. I never did that. I just wanted to see them. Like I just wanted to look at them and see like what cars they were driving and stuff. And just like I wouldn't even wave. I would just be like, and just watch like, Royce Clayton drive out in his Mercedes or whatever. And then you'd see like a tinted out car and be like, that was probably Barry Bonds. Yeah. And my mom never rushed me. She would let me do that. And those memories are like super cool to me, I still remember the players' lot at Candlestick. I did get to park in there once, which is cool for one of the tours. So that was awesome. But yeah, we'd stand out there and watch them leave. And then probably like my biggest memory from the Giants games at Candlestick, I've told this probably 2-3 times on the live stream, but Darryl Strawberry was on the Giants for like 27 games or something like that. He wasn't on the Giants for very long, but I was a huge Darryl Strawberry fan. He had gone through trials and tribulations. Like he was, there was a lot going on. So nobody knew how this was going to go, but it's still Darryl freaking Strawberry, dude. So Darryl Strawberry joins the Giants, and we go to a game. And one thing, also, my mom would let us get there early so I could watch batting practice. Like she never tried to rush me or like not care. Like she's just incredibly generous with everything, including like, oh, you want to get there early? Okay, let's get there early. So we got there early for batting practice, and we went in, and I'm in the upper deck. Actually, I can kind of show you. It's hard to tell in this picture, but so this is like center field. Oh, you can't see it. This is like center field. This is left field. So right field over here, this overhang, if you can see what I'm doing, this overhang continued, and these bleachers right here in the corner, these folded in. So these folded out for Niner games and folded in under this overhang for Giants games. So I was on this overhang in right field, like way over here. And I was walking, and I might have been with a friend. I can't remember if I was with a friend or just my mom. I might have even been wandering around alone just before the game. But Darryl Strawberry was taking batting practice. So I'm like watching, and I'm just like, oh my God, this is Darryl Strawberry. And he hits a bomb that lands up in that overhang. Like just an absolute blast, like a straight up batting practice blast, and it's empty up there because this is super early before the game. And man, everyone's loud outside. It's empty up there. There's one other kid that happens to be closer to where it landed than me. It landed about 20 feet from me. He was about 10 feet from it. I couldn't believe it. So he got that ball, and I will forever be upset that I did not get that Darryl Strawberry batting practice upper deck home run. Real bummer, real bummer. But that was a good time. I miss that place. All right, El Rooster, is that good for my Giants stories? Curry got the crowd in the game. My game's like not playing. Bring your binoculars. Best of 90s radio and binocular and nosebleeds for $5. Yeah, I used to love when guys would have the radios. Super Bowl kickoffs. Dude, you're right, Eddie. Super Bowl kickoffs with the flash bulbs. I'm a Giants fan. Cool Kid. What up, Cool Kid? This is the channel, the official channel for Cool Kids. But yeah, I'm a Giants fan. But I have love for the A's. Well, I had love for the Oakland A's. I don't like the A's anymore. Bay Area Throwbacks, what up? Your mom's the GOAT. She really is. Love my mom. She would stay after night games with me and my Roku, get autographs after the game. Yeah. Wow, Gabe says hi to you, not me. That's cool. If it was me, I would have got that ball. Yeah, he would have tossed it up to you. Darryl Strawberry ball would have been so dope. I know. Thank you for checking and getting the jersey for Nat. I subscribed to you like 3 years ago. It's been a while, huh? My brother snagged a BP homer. The left field bleachers caught it over the side rail, and the ticket usher, some players gave him applause for his catch. Dude, that's dope. That's dope. Yeah, I miss Candlestick though, man. I miss Candlestick. Yeah, what else was I gonna talk about? Actually, since Gabe is here, I was gonna bring up, since I am officially the anti-influencer. I am the anti-influencer. Look, I don't know why. Look, Valkyries. Why do they not see people like Gamer Athletics doing a bunch of videos and be like, hey, you want to like come down courtside before the game, get some shots? Like, why do they not do that, man? Why do they always reach out to influencers that don't care? These influencers that have zero Valkyries basketball sports content, but they just have 50,000 followers. Why do they not do that, man? Like, I don't get why the A's never reached out to him. Like, I've only done a couple Valkyries games, so, like, I can't even say me. But, like, Gabe's done a bunch. So why is, like, Gamer Athletics, Gamer Girlfriend, why are they not... They don't even have to do anything. They don't have to give them anything. Just be like, hey, come down courtside and get some shots before the game or something. It's that simple. And they could help local fan culture that much. And it's just so annoying, dude. It's just so annoying. These influencers, dude. Again, I like they do stuff with some great content creators and artists and stuff like that. They do. But it's like you have to have this clout or they won't rock with you. And I just don't like that, dude. I don't like that. You know? Like it is crazy to me, like absolutely nuts that like Gabe did videos at A's games for years. Why would they not be like, hey, come do a video like for batting practice down here? Like, and Gabe did get opportunities, right? Gabe, you can jump in here. Like, he did get opportunities, but that was from just like individual people that could hook him up. But like, why would the team not see that? Like, why? Like, I'm not even calling out the Valkyries because it's a whole new thing. I'm just saying it would be nice. Like, see the guy that makes videos with his girlfriend that they're obsessed with the Valkyries. They have a season ticket package. they're getting all the merch, dude. Like, let them stand in the hallway for pregame intros and high five the players as they leave while he does a video. Like, do something, man. Do something for like smaller creators. Like, they could literally post a story with Gabe and Natalie and just be like, this is what it's all about. Like, this is what it's all about. This guy does a bunch of videos supporting the Valkyries. He's all in, and we're all in on the fans. Why can't it be that? I don't know. But look, maybe that's just me because I'm the anti-influencer. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, dude. I'm just saying. Got Matt Gage's autograph today. Of course you did. You see what I got in collectibles? Let me see. Something new? At Giants game today, view the mascot drop violet eggs around at one of two different pins made. Someone either put both of them. I snagged two each. Oh, these are cool. Dude, these are awesome. You got V and the bow tie. Is that what she's wearing? Oh, it's like her hair bow tie? That's cool, dude. I want the pins. Of course you get both of them, dude. Richard, what up? NBA team is probably just sadly oblivious to Gravesgate content. I know they all are, but, you know, front office probably not to deal with them. Well, this was even before that, though, Paul. Like, before all that went down, you know? What thoughts on it for that leaked Bills jersey? You mean the gray one? Because that was awful. Remember that you went to Arco Arena for the Kings abandoned stadium? That was a good vid. Thank you, man. That's the only video that anyone ever watched. Gabe should have been working with all these teams. It's such BS. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And of course, I think I would love to get some opportunities too. If they saw, like, you know, the stuff I do, but then, like, I'm like, how do I have a chance if Gabe does all these videos showing the experience, supporting the team, all this, and then they don't? Why would they? It makes no sense that they wouldn't reach out to them. And again, the A's after 2023, I get it. But before that, dude, Gabe was doing A's videos during the freaking lockdown, during pandemic, from his own backyard. You know what I mean? Like, it's stupid that the A's never looked out for him like that. And the thing is, I don't think any of this is malicious. So I'm not, like, going after them like they're doing this on purpose or they're screwing creators over. I'm not saying that at all. Like, in the case of the A's post 2023 with Gabe and Last Dive Bar, that was some pettiness. But they just don't. They hire people that know social media and they become the social media managers. And so they just look for people that have the most clout, the most numbers or whatever. It's not like actually fans, you know? And the thing is, I know with Gabe, with me, with other creators, content creators, like, there's a lot of people in the organizations who do support the, like, types of things we do, or other artists and stuff like that. So there's people in the organization are great. It's just, I just wish they would notice these things. And because I know that there's probably a Gabe for, like, every team, you know? Like, every team out there's probably got a guy who does videos and goes to, like, every game and is super supportive and builds that culture that is also not getting opportunities with the team. But then, you know, some influencer, like I said, it's just annoying when a girl just moves to SF and gets a bunch of videos of, like, here's what it's like to move to SF. And then she's on the field with Lucille when there's, like, huge Giants fans here for their whole lives that don't get that opportunity. It's like, whoa, just because she has 30,000 followers on Instagram, like now she gets to cut the line. I don't know. I'm hating a little bit, but that's fine because you know who I am. I don't want to say it again because then I have to play the music. Tomorrow's your birthday? Happy birthday, dude. Happy early birthday. You see the people of Valkyries gave this couple at the Giants game today? They look so excited to go to the Giants and Valkyries doubleheader in May on IG. Hold on, let me look. It's on the Valkyries IG. Is this going to piss me off, Gabriel? Is this going to really make me mad? Is this going to really make me angry? Oh, surprising lucky fans to a doubleheader.
Please get a quick introduction.
Oops. Real loud,
Please
sorry.
get a quick introduction on your names and where you're from. Dylan from San Bruno. Are you guys
They're from San Bruno.
the Giants, the Valkyries, maybe both? Well, yeah, we season ticket holders for the Valkyries.
Oh, they have season ticket holders.
Your Houston A jersey. Yeah. Amazing.
But they're already season ticket holders.
To surprise you with 2 tickets to a doubleheader that's going to be happening during the summer. So the first game's going to be here at Oracle Park for the Giants, and then you'll be able to walk all the way over to Chase Center to catch Valkyrie. Yeah, amazing.
Yeah, they're not super excited. They're not super juiced, but that's fine. They seem like real fans. I'm not gonna hate on them. If that's what you're trying to do, get me to hate on them. So that's why she do what you love, and if perks come, perks come. I mean, look, we've gotten lots of perks. I'm not complaining about that. Lots of people have hooked us up. I'm just saying, like, when I look at the Valkyries and someone like Gamer Athletics doing Valkyries videos all the time, talking about me and my girlfriend we're season ticket holders now, and like, here's the new stuff, here's the new swag, here's the new jersey, here's the new this. I just feel like it would benefit the team as well if they're like, yeah, this guy, he doesn't have 1 million followers, but he has loyal followers. He's building fan culture. Let's link up. Let's get him some opportunities. Let's get him, even if they don't give him like tickets courtside or whatever, like just let him be down there for warm-ups. Let him and Natalie be down there for warm-ups. Something like that. Like, that literally cost them nothing. That cost them nothing. Also, I never even got to throw the first pitch. Got batting practice opportunities by being a season ticket holder or being someone's +1. Never got any directly from the A's themselves. Yeah. I literally know about the Ballers experience because of Gabe. Every team he makes videos of should have him working with them. Yeah, the Ballers hooked me and Gabe up. Obviously, we know them. We're friends with them. We were there at the ground floor. Ballers give us media passes. If you saw my video and Gabe's video, Casey Pratt just got us on the field before Battle of the Bay 2.1. Ballers hook us up. Yeah, I think you need an outfit like Marvel character wears for the anti. I can't say it. Or I gotta play the music. Tomorrow's my birthday. Oh, I already said that. Happy birthday. What are your thoughts on the Violet jerseys? I like them. I just don't like that the word mark is just plain black. I wish it had like an outline or something. I don't know, just a little pop, a little pizzazz. But again, I've said it a million times. Those mock-ups I've shown that you also posted in the Discord the other day, that's the style I want. I still think they could be way better. But I think the 2 new jerseys that we've seen are a slight upgrade from last year. And I do want them to keep the black ones, though, and just pizzazz them a little bit. Just think they want to use people, and if they don't think they're a large enough audience, they can spam their crowd on their page. Yeah. Let's see the big picture. You have to grow your audience, give them access. Yeah, see, that, like I said last week with the Great America thing, I love Great America. I wanted to do Great America videos and history videos about Great America before I ever worked with them. But I'm there with a bunch of influencers that have zero content about Great America, theme parks, anything, just whatever's trendy because they're just an influencer. And it's like, and the thing is, I'm not even saying these people should get no opportunities. I'm just saying, like, find people that actually care also, you know? Like I said, you bring some girl who just moved to San Francisco and let her frolic on the field at Oracle Park with Lucille. She has no Giants content, no sports content, no baseball content, nothing. And so it's like, all right, with her, and I said this last week, I'm not even just talking about me. There's that guy who does like really well-researched history videos about Oracle Park and about the Giants on TikTok. He has a pretty good following on TikTok. Why was that guy not there frolicking with Lucille, you know? It's just like, find people who actually care too, and help them help you. I was trying to do sports photography. You have to be in the club. Yeah, there's always like that. Learn in social media department. Look for people like Gabe, because one. And Paul, I'll shout you out because you looked for Gabe too when you wanted to document everything. You know more history than these influencers would even dream of. Yeah, and I'm a dum-dum. So imagine there's some real there's people out there who do not. I'm not again. This is not just about me. Like, yes, I'm a little petty, a little bitter sometimes about some of this stuff, but it's not even just about me. There's incredible content creators out there, but they don't get the opportunities that, you know, I'll hate on like the girls who drinking a matcha like this and twirling around on social media, right? Like, they get the opportunities. And then that guy, because he's not trendy, he's not an influencer, he does amazing history videos, but he doesn't get to go. Like, that's crazy to me. And again, I like some of the people they choose. Snack Sensei, Grando, he does, you know, really fun food reviews, and he shows love to a lot of Bay Area establishments. Quality stuff. And he's been solid about everything. So I'm glad he gets all these opportunities with this Bay Area teams. So again, I don't think it's a malicious thing. I just think it's a wasted opportunity on their end. Right, guy, what up? Reactions seem so bland to me. Yeah, the reactions definitely were kind of like, oh, cool. Yeah, awesome. I would have jumped up and did a heel clicker, you know? Come up with you saying you're getting free tickets, kind of like, eh. And there were already season ticket holders for the Valkyries, so it's like, you and Gabe should really be getting sponsored from TickPick. That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, there's another guy who I saw, he got like front row seats from TickPick to the Kanye West concert at SoFi. I'm just like, you don't even have that many followers, but he just knows the right people. If I ran the organization, giving you or Gabe season tickets is like a no-brainer. Costs you nothing, provides so much value. Yeah, that's how I see it. And maybe not me, because like I can't pump out videos the way I do them. But like Gabe, dude, the Valkyries should be paying Gabe's season ticket price, dude. The Giants should have seen the A's leaving and been like, Gabe, I know you're not a Giants fan, but hey, man, we're inviting you to some games. We'd love to, you know, see you continue doing videos here. And maybe Gabe would have been like, nah, I can't do that, or I don't want to do that. But like, these departments should see that stuff. And the Ballers did, you know, the Ballers, you know, they kind of give me and Gabe a free pass, which is amazing. And that's why I'm a Ballers fan. No, I'm just kidding. That's not why I'm a Ballers fan, but it's definitely, it means a lot. And SF City FC as well. Shout them out. They hook me up. Like whatever I want, they're like, yeah, let's do it. Obviously that's a tiny team compared to, you know, these conglomerate leagues, but like it's still really cool, you know. It's still really cool to be able to like walk into Kezar and be told like, yeah, what do you want to do? I was only using the Ballers as an example. Gabe does that for all these teams. Yeah, for sure. Most of these content creators probably didn't grow up going to Great America like us. Yeah, probably not. Female content creator really is under your skin. Is she at least beautiful? I mean, she's fine, you know. Like I said, she's under my skin because she was rude. Otherwise, I wouldn't be mentioning her. But she was incredibly rude. Stop calling yourself a dum-dum. You know your history. I gotta keep myself humble, though, you know? Gotta keep myself in check. You know, for a second, I saw myself be the Terminator again. I keep missing it, dude. Almost? No? Come on, man. How's it this hard? That's crazy, man. Just... Alright, I give up. I can't become the Terminator. Dude, this thing like update and not do it? I used to be able to do it all the time. And now, whatever, dude. You know? Talk to my lawyers. Bay Area Throwbacks, you missed it, but we talked about Joe Girardi says that the rule should be you only have to break the plane of home plate to be considered safe. We already talked about it, but that's just stupid. Really think you should start sending some emails to Tick Pick. Yeah, you're right. Maybe I will. Once I get this next project done, I think I'm going to start like just because before I just like, lay back and just like whatever happens, happens. But I think now, dude, I'm getting so irritated with some of it that I'm just like, let me start promoting myself more, you know? Let me start promoting myself more. But I wish these teams just saw these opportunities, you know? Dude, Bay Area Throwbacks, you're in that group too. Like, you're in that group where it's like, this guy's been doing videos for years showing off his collection. Why do they not invite you to like see an archive of stuff? Like, hey, dude, come to this archive. We have all these old like game used jerseys we want to show you. Why do they not invite you to a game to be like, hey, come to the game, do a video, we'll give you a free mystery bag. Just do a video opening the mystery bag. Like, why? You have like one of the craziest, like, you have like that, a collection that like you don't even know what's going to be in the next video. Cause it'll be like some player you don't even remember and you'll have like some game used thing. So like, why do the Giants not see that and be like, dude, this guy's like a real fan. Like, this is as real as it gets. Like, it's crazy to me. Even the San Jose Giants should do a mystery bag and invite Bay Area Throwbacks. He was there for their California League Championship. Like, invite him and be like, dude, just do a video. Like, do a video, open this mystery bag at home plate at San Jose Municipal Stadium. Like, I just hate that they just base everything off clout and numbers. And again, that's why when Great America, the last 2 times they approached me, because I've worked with Great America 5 or 6 times now. The last 2 times, they wanted me to sign a deal where they got access to my analytics. I'm like, I'm not comfortable doing that. That's just too intrusive. Like, you don't know. Like, you either appreciate what I do or you don't. Like, don't judge me. Don't judge any of these other people that you invite or you reach out to. Don't judge any of us on what an algorithm says, because the algorithm does not know quality. It does not know true passion. It does not know any of that. And now, obviously, this is something that bothers me because the algorithm never helps my videos, pretty much, because my videos are not, I do not craft my content to be for the algorithm. And I know that might be stupid because there's a lot of people started channels and stuff way after me and blew by me because they just played to the algorithm. I don't do that. I don't do that because I am the anti-influencer. And that's that, dude. Talk to my lawyers. Talk to my lawyers, dude. And go to Great America, get some 50th merch, and tell them I saw it on Variety, dude. I didn't see it. I didn't see it on the matcha drinking girls thing. I'm a little bit of a hater lately. It's fine, dude. Because you know why? Because I'm working my tush off. If you guys knew, like, you're not seeing it in the videos right now because it's other stuff. But I'm telling you, dude, I'm working my tush off. Did I show you guys these yet? Got a little decal. I also got this on a magnet, which I put on my fridge already. Did I even talk? I didn't even talk about Battle of the Bay 2.1, huh? Shoot, I'm a dummy. For some reason I was thinking we already talked about that. I'll talk about that next. Let's get this going. I got just the regular SJ logo pin, you know. And then I really like this one, the Gigante. This is the San Jose Giants mascot. Really fun mascot. Actually follows me on Instagram, unlike a certain other mascot that unfollowed me for some reason. I'm not hurt though. I'm not hurt. How do you unfollow me, man? That hurts. That hurts. But yeah, just a couple cool pins. Yeah, so Battle of the Bay 2.1. I didn't even talk about it. You know, shout out Casey Pratt, because he let me and Gabriel go on the field before the game and after the game. So we got to go onto the field for the trophy presentation, which is really incredible. And, you know, that's the field that, you know, Buster Posey and Madison Bumgarner were the Battery for a while, you know. Brandon Crawford, Brandon Belt, all these players played there. It really cool, really cool. And so they have the Bridge Trophy. Now, I think that Bridge Trophy, if you guys don't know, the Bridge Trophy was a trophy made of a piece of the real Bay Bridge, the old Bay Bridge that was torn down. Brody Brazil helped make it a thing, and it became the rivalry trophy between the Oakland A's and the San Francisco Giants. And so when they'd have the Battle of the Bay every year, the winning team would get to keep the trophy for, you know, until the next one. And now that trophy was just sitting in storage. They were able to find it, and they repurposed it for the Ballers and the San Jose Giants. I think that trophy should just be in a museum. It should be in Cooperstown or the Bay Area Hall of Fame or whatever, if that's a physical place. I don't know. Or put it in Oracle Park by the World Series trophies or something, like, or, you know, in the club level, they have all the cool artifacts. Like, put it there. I don't know. To repurpose it doesn't really make sense either, because it's the Bay Bridge, and Oakland to San Jose, you don't need to take the Bay Bridge. I think they should have made their own bridge. But then part of me is also like, well, at least the trophy's being used, and it wasn't just discarded, and at least the A's didn't take it, you know. But yeah, I would like to see our own trophy for that. But, you know, I'm a fan of both. I'm a Oakland Ballers fan and I'm a San Jose Giants fan. That is my single A team. So I'm just neutral at those games. Although I do lean Ballers just because they are the underdogs, you know. And it's obviously huge and a cool opportunity for a Pioneer League team. So 1 minute left. Rockets up 115-111. Steph. Oh my God. Steph just hit a three with three people around him. 115, 114, 53 seconds left. Oh my God. Steph Curry with 29 points in his return. Am I late? I think I'm late. Cause my thing keeps lagging. Did I lose it? Oh, Steph's back. I can actually maybe enjoy basketball again, because I've not been enjoying it. You know, I've not been enjoying it. It wasn't Joe Girardi that was ahead of that's the old guy. Oh, it says Joe Girardi on the title. Uh, if you feel like Captain get a sponsorship, why can't he? He goes around Scooter and talks about the dirty in the city. Speaking of Terminator, did you hear his long lost son won a bodybuilding contest? I did see he was bodybuilding. Yeah, that kid's huge. If anyone in this group, Gabe should be doing video content full time. If Gabe can't make a living at this, I'm completely hopeless. Yeah, Gabe just loves to do so much stuff, though, you know? Gabe and Natalie just went and held hands with Justin Bieber last night, you know? They're all over the place. We didn't hear to do content creation. Gabe's the only one that literally does the most. Yeah. All three of us are great content creators, and neither of us can really make this for a living. It sucks. You got to play to the algorithm. It's hard. Barrier Throwbacks needs his own segment of Jersey shopping. The sneaker celeb show. Dude, that'd be cool. Hey, that's actually a good idea. Barrier Throwbacks. Steal sneaker shopping and just do it for jerseys. Dubs up 116, 115, 15 seconds left. Is that live? Am I live? We'll do it live. Oh, they blocked GP. 18 seconds left. Timeout Rockets. Means a lot of you even give me credit. Come on, dude. You're an artist. Don't focus on YouTube. Find your audience. Don't worry about that. And anyone demands to see your analytics is BS. Yeah, no, I said no. So luckily they let me do the thing without the analytics. How many people are subscribed to your channel? Do a simple search. They don't need to have the back end. Yeah, to me, it's just too intrusive. Like, you don't need to see my analytics. Like, what do you need it for? Now, look, if they wanted analytics of their content for their own uses of like what works, what doesn't, that makes sense. But just to be like, sign this and we get access to your analytics is, yeah, I'm like, nah, that's nah. But we have a lot of cool things on the way. I'll tell you that much. A lot of cool things. You're not a hater. You deserve so much. You and Gabe are my favorite YouTubers. Thanks, man. You and Gabe videos are both amazing for Battle of the Bay. Thank you. Are you saying you have it confirmed that they're going to do this yearly now? I mean, that's the idea. So hopefully it's yearly. Yeah. Should be a different trophy. Bay Bridge doesn't connect to them. Yeah, I think the trophy should be the real trophy. I did get to touch it, by the way. So I've touched the real trophy that all the Giants and A's players and coaches touched. I touched it. All right. I think it should be like in a museum. Just put it in a museum or something. Or on display somewhere. Put it in Cooperstown. I think it would be awesome in Cooperstown, even though Cooperstown is a joke. You know, the Hall of Fame's a joke, but it would be awesome if it was there. Honestly, that's what I would do. I would donate it to Cooperstown. But and we can come up with our own trophy, you know? It's still cool though that like part of me still thinks like it's kind of cool, but then part of me is just like, nah, let's just do something else. 11 seconds. Dubs down 117, 116. Steph's bringing the ball up court. Oh my goodness, dude. I didn't watch like this whole game. Steph's shaking him up. Shoots the three. I don't know why. Misses. Game over. I don't know why he shot that. I think he was just trying to get some fireworks on his return. KD and Dre with a big hug. Steve Kerr looks it looks like he wants to be mad. KD and Steph are looking at each other laughing. KD's like, "Why did you chuck that up?" I think Steph just wanted to make a splash on his return. I think that's what it was. Cuz we already clinched playing, right? Did we? That's what I thought. So maybe he's just like, screw it. Let's try to have some fireworks. SJ Giants played here in Stockton this weekend. Missed out on it. Dude, I got to go to Stockton Ports game. Steph just clanked a deep three to end the game. Yeah, he was tripping. Honestly, just put it somewhere to display or just throw it away. It's not like it had any history. It's only around for 5-6 years. I still think it has history. I still think it should be. I would put it in Cooperstown, honestly. I haven't been to Cooperstown, but there's got to be a section for like, you know, '89 earthquake, and you could put that, in the section and just make it like long lost rivalries kind of thing, or like crosstown rivalries. I don't know if there's a crosstown rivalry section with like Mets Yankees or something, I don't know. I think it should be there, or with the Giants, San Francisco Giants, at Oracle Park. As long as it's not with the A's though, I'm cool. But yeah, the Battle of the Bay, man, it was fun. It was a lot of fun, and I don't know. We do got to get more energy around this season though. There's a lot less energy than last year for some reason. Yeah, we got to get the energy up. Woo! Let's think of ways. Like I said, my lifestyle is about to change drastically in a couple days, and I'm hoping that means I can go to more Giants games, more Roots games, more games in general, and we'll see how that goes. I'm still waiting on some stuff from manufacturers that I'm working on. I can't wait to show you guys. Again, I tease it in the Discord all the time, so it's not, nothing new to some of you, but I'm working real hard behind the scenes of things outside of the videos. Again, I'll be in Iowa this year. Let me try these. So these are Peruvian chocolates. Thank you to Delia. Okay. I'm going to try these. This one has sprinkles on it. Hold on. Doña Pepa. I didn't see the character. She's funny. I'm going to try this one. And then Sublime. Clásico. Chocolate con leche con mani. This is manufactured by Nestle. Oops. I always hit this thing. But yeah, I'm going to try these candies while I talk. We'll try this one first. Field. Thank you, Delia, for these. What else is up with you guys? Hope you can go to more games, means more videos. Yep, induction week is horrible. Gotta go non-induction week? Wait, if you ever want to go to sorry, I missed the first part. Put in this section titled Stolen Teams. Believe it, yeah, that'd be cool. Cooperstown is a really small facility. If you ever want to go to the Hall of Fame, easiest way is flying to Pittsburgh, Baltimore. Went to Cal Ripken induction. Oh yeah, I wouldn't want to go to an induction week unless I was going for the induction. It's kind of like a wafer. Kind of like a wafer. Change the focus. So, I explained to you guys before, I have to turn the autofocus on and off. Because this thing makes the autofocus just lose its mind if I just leave it on. Come on. So yeah, it's kind of like a wafer in there. I don't know if I was supposed to separate these or if there's something. No, there's something in between. So it's like a sandwich. That's really good. Yeah, it's like a cookie or a wafer inside of it. That's some good stuff there. What else, dude? What else is up? I saw Barrier Throwbacks left the Discord in disgrace, but he was posting there with G Furbo. So, dude, this whole scene we're creating, dude, is growing. You know, Oh, Paul, I'll show you this thing too. This thing's awesome. It's Earl Weaver. Earl Weaver statue giveaway. Awesome. Dude, I love these kinds of giveaways, like the statues. Like I have the the Willie Mays. I also have the Willie McCovey, I think. Or did I ever get it? I think I got it. They have the Willie McCovey statue also as a giveaway. I think I have it. It might still be in the box. But this is super cool. I love giveaways like that. Dude, this cookie's good. I guess it's cookie. I don't know if you cookie candy. I don't know what you even call it, but taking a ball of fame for you though. Dude, how many balls did you get tossed to you at the Hall of Fame? Did the ghost of Ty Cobb toss you a ball? The ghost of Ty Cobb tossed Bayer throwbacks the ball. Do we have anything else here? Yo, I might save this one for next week because it feels like full chocolate. And I'm not ready to have a whole big thing. Like, it's thick. I'm not ready to have a big thick thing of chocolate. So I think I'm gonna wait for I'm gonna stretch it. I'm gonna save that for next week. I'm not like a huge sweets person, so I only like a little bit. So this thing is kind of enough for now. But man, it's good. Oh. Sprinkles everywhere. Got a vacuum. I don't know. You know what else is going on, man? Yeah? What else is going on? I should have been showing this. I had the trophy the whole time. But apparently these screw in and out so you can change the logos. Because at first I was like, dude, did you like ruin the trophy? But it actually screws out. But yeah. Also, one thing I'll give Last Dive Bar credit. NBC Sports, like, they had a hand in the A's moving to Sacramento in the interim. So, you know, that's that, you know. But yeah, man. Gigante and Scrappy. This was, you know, we got to go on the field. Pretty cool. So I'll add that to the ballparks that I've been on. Let's see my list now. I'm gonna tell you guys my list. Hold on. Oh, whoop. Went too far. Went too far. Went too far. Oh, I'm in the wrong channel. Hold on. Sorry, I'm looking at the Discord to find my updated list. My updated list of fields I've been on. And I'm interested if anyone either in the Discord or that watches this is ahead of me. Because I don't have a huge list. But it's obviously more than the average person. But I'm only up to 13. So it's really not that many. 12 balls at the Hall of Fame. Wow. The only thing that's really going on in my life is I've gone to see The Project like 5 times. I've been talking to this girl. Nice. Only responded like once or twice. She claims she's going through a lot of stressful stuff. It's very interesting in me. Oh, nice. Good luck, dude. Don't get frustrated, man. You get frustrated quick, I can tell. I'll be at the Gigante bobblehead game on Saturday. It's not the Navy one, is it? So anyways, here's the list of These are pro sports venues that I've been on the field or the court of. Okay. And basically, the unofficial rules is it has to still exist in some way. So, like, if you went to the parking lot where Atlanta Fulton County Stadium was and they have home plate marked and all that, that doesn't count. You weren't on the field. It's still awesome, and it's still, you count it on a list of, like, places you've been, but it doesn't count as being on the field. So, like, for example, I ran the bases of where Shea Stadium was. I can't count that. Because it's just plaques in a parking lot now. But if the place still exists in some form around you, and the field is still there, the court is still somewhat there, and I will say you can whittle this down with, if you count, so hockey and basketball, it's almost like the Hall of Fame. Do you want to be tougher or more inclusive? You could say for an NBA or for a basketball or hockey, you have to be on the wood, the hardwood, or the ice. I'm not counting that. I'm just saying if you're on the floor, because the arenas will take away the floor for other events. So if you're on the floor at an arena, an NBA arena, and it's set up for a different event, I still think that's okay to count. Other people might do it differently and be like, no, you got to be on the hardwood. I get that. So that would tweak my list a little bit. But updated, been on the field or court list. So number 1, I got Stanford Stadium. Went on the field when I was a kid. Not a huge deal there. It used to be open. You used to be able to go out there. Number 2, Candlestick Park. Obviously been on the field bunch of times there. I don't know if I ever went on the field for baseball. I don't think so. I did go pre-99, like before the Giants moved out, and got to go on the field, but it was for 49ers Fan Fest, so it wasn't set up for baseball. But I've been in the dugouts, I've been on the field, all that. Number 3, Oakland Coliseum. First time I went on the field at Oakland Coliseum, it was football season, but it was for a concert. But I actually took grass and kept the grass, and the grass has number paint from the 5 in the 50-yard line. So it's like black paint because it was Raiders. And then, of course, I ran the bases and did all that for the A's. Number 4, Cow Palace. So this is one that if you say it has to be set up for the sport, this I would have to leave off my list because I didn't go on the floor when it was set up for a sport. But I've been in there basically alone on the middle of the floor, not for an event, in there alone with one other friend that I worked with. And I've been on the field when it was set up for arena football. So I've been on some sort of field in the Cow Palace. Number 5, Oracle Park. Been on the field countless times at this point. Very, very cool every time. And then Kezar Stadium. So Kezar Stadium is another touchy one. If you want to be more strict, makes sense. But I've been on the field. 49ers played there. SF City FC plays there. What was the other San Francisco soccer team, pro soccer team played there. Obviously, it's a different stadium now, but it's still a stadium. Field's still there. I still count it because I'm a little more inclusive with my list. I understand if you wouldn't want to include it. Number 7, SAP Center. This is another touchy one because I've never been on the ice, but I've been on the floor at the ice entrance. So this is one I do want to actually touch the ice someday so I can cement that one. And then Oracle Arena. I did the Oracle Arena tour. I've been in the middle of the floor when it was no court, and I've been on the court and sat on the Warriors bench even. Number 9, Arco Arena. So this is another touchy one. The court wasn't set up. The arena was still there. I touched the scoreboard. So I still count it, but I understand if you're saying it's not set up for the game. Okay. You can't count Cow Palace. Can't count Kezar. See, you're too tough. I'm counting them because they still exist. They're still there. I'm counting them. I'm sorry. You can do your own list. I'm counting them because the Cow Palace is not going to host another Warriors game. You know, so I'm counting them. But look, I understand. This is why I'm going to argue with you because I said I understand if you wouldn't want to count them. I'm counting them. So you can't tell me I can't count them because I just said I understand. We came to an agreement. You just broke the agreement. All right, the number 10 is Globe Life Field. So I got to go on the field, and my niece ran the bases in Arlington, Texas. Was that last year or the year before? It was the year before, 2024. If you guys saw the video, my niece got to run the bases, which was awesome. Number 11, one of the most special ones, the Ralph Highmark Stadium. I jumped over the wall and went out there when I was shoveling snow. If you saw my video, you saw it. Walked into the end zone and everything. So that was cool. And they're tearing that place down. So none of you will ever be able to check that one off. Get out of here. You're calling your lawyers? My lawyers already have paperwork drafted up. So number 12, John Thurman Field. This is a very small place. It's in Modesto, but it was, a single A ballpark. Got to run the bases, took some dirt home at the last Nuts game, and now the Modesto Roadsters are going to be playing there with JT Snow as the manager. And so JT Snow was outside San Jose Municipal the other day, Excite Ballpark, and he was wearing a Roadsters hat and a University of Arizona sweatshirt. And I walked up to him, just shook his hand, just said, "Hey, I just want to say hi." And he looked kind of like, "Hi," classic JT Snow. I was like, "Oh, you're gonna be with the Roadsters, or you're gonna be with Modesto this year, right?" And he's like, "Yeah, managing them." I was like, "Oh, that's gonna be awesome, man." He's like, "Yeah, you come out to a game or whatever." And I said something. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm just trying to keep it low key. I'm doing some scouting. I'm gonna keep it low key or whatever." I was like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to blow up your spot." And he's like, "No, it's all good. It's all good." But anyways, yeah, John Thurman Field will be the home of the Roadsters now. And then number 13, Excite Ballpark, San Jose Municipal. So with my list, which is, again, an inclusive list, to me, as long as you're at the ground level and it still exists in some form, I think you count it. Especially if games can still be played there. So that's why I think like Kezar still counts. Because like it's almost like if Angel Stadium, they enclosed it like Candlestick was when the Rams played there, and then when the Rams left, they reopened it. That's like saying you can't count it now because it's a different ballpark. That's how I see Kezar. Obviously, very different stadium. It's still the footprint is still a stadium. It's much smaller and stuff, but to me it still counts. Again, I understand if you don't think it counts. My lawyers are on standby. So, yeah. I got Johnny Cochran. Put some of the Hall of Fame induction photos in the Discord. Let's see. We're sending cards to Modesto team, so hopefully Snow signs for me. So if you catch him in the right mood, All right. Here's Paul in Cooperstown with his O's gear on. I see you got the swag. You got the Cooperstown bag. Where'd my Discord just disappeared? Oh, there it is. Setting up. This girl yawning here. See that? I remember this guy from your other pictures. Yeah, I like the jersey. Yeah, I do. I miss this hat. This hat was my favorite Orioles hat. Got a Padres fan behind you. Wait. Oh, no. his hat almost looked like it had the Atlanta A. I was like, this dude's all confused. New York Giants fan there. Who's this talking? It looks like wow, what's his name? Joe Morgan or something. Calvin Edwin Ripken Jr. I like that I have two nicknames for him. That's pretty cool, man. I would love to go. Like, I definitely want to go, like, off time, but to go to an induction would be super cool also. You know, maybe for Barry Bonds, dude. Also, I don't know if you saw these videos or this interview with Kenny Lofton, and they asked him about how he felt, because he fell off the Hall of Fame vote after he got like 3%. So he fell off the ballot, first ballot. And that's just ridiculous. That's ridiculous. To me, Kenny Lofton is maybe not first ballot Hall of Famer, but to me should be a Hall of Famer. You know, he was the best leadoff hitter in the game for his era, like post Rickey Henderson. You know, stolen base leader, incredible defense. You know, it just sucks because a lot of people will judge him because he was never they never looked at him as the man on his team. But to me, he was. Like, on those Indians teams, I thought, you know, as the leadoff hitter, I thought he set the tone. And I know those teams were stacked, but still, he was the guy to me. He was the guy. And I don't know if they count, you know, he bounced around to a lot of teams after that, including the Giants, but come on, man. Kenny freaking Lofton, man. 3% of the vote. And the thing is, you know, people were comparing it. Ichiro was almost unanimous. Almost unanimous. And his numbers are very similar to Kenny Lofton's. Now, again, Kenny Lofton does have, Ichiro has, you know, he has all his foreign stats and all that, you know, they kind of include is like everything he did for baseball, and so he started late. But Kenny Lofton also played college. He had a longer road to the bigs. He wasn't highly touted. He didn't even take baseball serious for a long time. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's just a shame. But again, just like with the stadium thing, I'm a more inclusive guy. I like a more inclusive Hall of Fame. To me, it's like if you were a star in your era, I kind of feel like you should be in the Hall of Fame. Other people, they want to whittle it down of just like it's a Mount Rushmore, like just the GOATs. I'm not that. I'm not that. Oh, Tony Gwynn was inducted that year. In a car from Hartford to Cooperstown, and Matt said we were 5 minutes away, and we couldn't believe it because we were in the middle of nowhere. Go to a Dodgers induction, just boo them. Just boo them. You got a list, dude. You got a list. You got a list, dude. I think Ryan Terrio should be in the Hall of Fame. Check out the Kenny Lofton interview. Just saw the Gary Sheffield one. I don't think I saw the Gary Sheffield. Gary Sheffield I love too. Gary Sheffield. I love Gary Sheffield because I'm the type. So, you know, like with swings, people always talk about like Ken Griffey Jr., most beautiful swing. Some people like, you know, Will Clark, big swooping swings. I like the short, compact, violent swings. That's the swing I like. So I like Gary Sheffield. I like Albert Bell. I like Barry Bonds. Like, that's the swing I like. Now, do I love a Ken Griffey Jr. swing? Yes. Fred McGriff? Yes. But the short, compact, violent swings, dude, a Jeff Bagwell swing? Come on, get out of here, dude. Get out of here, you know? Leave me alone. Talk to my lawyers. You're too inclusive. Hall of Fame needs to be incisive. No, dude. No. Talk to my lawyers. Dude, I'm so angry. I'm talking to the back of my microphone. Talk to my lawyers, dude. I want them all. I want everyone. I want it to be a huge party. I want Shoeless Joe Jackson in there. You know? I want them all. I want Ryan Terrio. I want Ryan Terrio and Joaquin Arias in the Hall of Fame now. And Gregor Blanco now, dude. And Angel Pagan. Okay? The whip swing. There are years where no one gets in. Nah, dude, you're such a hater, dude. Such a hater. And that's why my lawyers will be reaching out. Guillermo Mota. Dude. I'm telling you, man. If Jeff Samardzija doesn't get in, it's a crock. It's a crock, dude. Okay? I want Robbie Thompson in there. I want Darren Lewis in there, dude. I want Glenn Allen Hill in the Hall of Fame. And I want him in the Hall of Fame now. Dude, he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame just for the hitting it out of Wrigley Field when he was on the Cubs. Glenn Allen Hill to the Hall of Fame now. Okay? And that's that, dude. Okay? I want all the Alomars in there. How many Alomars are in there and how many aren't? Put them all in. All right? All the Santiagos, dude. Okay? That's that. Talk to my lawyers. Yeah, if Joaquin Arias isn't in there, then what's the point? Like, what are we really talking about? What are we really talking about? Huh? George Contos not in the Hall of Fame? Get out of here, dude. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. And that's that, dude. Talk to my lawyers right now. Talk to my lawyers right now. I don't know what else to talk about, dude. This week is gonna be a rough one. It's gonna be a rough one. New really cool stuff coming soon. And go to all the Valkyries posts and tell them that Gamer Athletics should be hooked up with experiences. And his girlfriend Natalie is the biggest Valkyries fan on planet Earth. And she supported Gamer Athletics as he lost his team. And now they found a team that they can root for together. And they should let them be in the hallway as the players run out. Talk to my lawyers. Fred Lewis. Your Torrealba, dude. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, dude. If Gorkys Hernandez is not in the Hall of Fame, then it's not a Hall of Fame, obviously. You know? We want Gorkys. We want Gorkys. I appreciate you guys. Hopefully I get the Bobble Cheeks episode out this week. I'm trying to get it done. Trying to get it done. Wrong side. What other content creators have Bobble Cheeks? And you're telling me I don't get the opportunities? Get out of here, dude. Get out of here, dude. Emmanuel Burris. Coco Crisp needs to be in there just for being nice to me. 2 team-issued Gorky's jerseys. That's dope. I appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, share, do all the cool things cool kids do. Something there's no variety. Vertlife. Go Valkyries. Okay, season starting soon. I don't know when. Hopefully I'm at some Giants games soon as well. And I'm just waiting on some of this stuff because I got cool stuff on the way, man. Got cool stuff on the way. Ballers opening day is a month away, more than a month. I don't remember either. I don't remember the date, dude. I don't remember dates anymore. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. And yeah, join the Discord and upload full-size photos of the model statues. All right, hold on. Let's look at that before I run. Oh yeah, I've seen these. All right, I'm out of here. Appreciate you guys. Peace and love. Peace and love. Peace and love. Vertlife.